Hi, Jackie here with Goodie Stash. Thank you so much for bringing this project to life and joining me for this tutorial. I have a tutorial video for you that pairs with my softbook kit. In this tutorial, I'm showing just one method of how you can finish your edges, and this is geared towards beginners. If you're more advanced and you already have an idea of how you'd like to finish your cover edges, of course, do what feels right to you for your project. These tutorials are just to help guide you along and show you the process that I did, but of course you will find your own way and you will do your own thing along the way. So the second video is this video, that companion video to go with this, and that delves into the pockets and page construction and little tips and things I share in the full making of my softbook. So let's get started. It doesn't matter what fabric you have, this technique will stay the same, so don't worry that my fabric doesn't match the fabric you're holding in your hands right now. In this example, the floral stripe represents the front of the book and the plain seersucker represents the back. So you just need to take both fabric and place the right sides touching. So you see this is the right side touching the right side. And then you can pin if you prefer. I don't particularly pin very often, but if that helps you, go ahead and pin or clip the fabric together. Then you're going to sew around all the way up here, around, back down, and end here. And that leaves this pretty decent size opening that we will then use to flip it right side out when we're ready. Okay, so I went ahead and stitched around and you can see that opening I left. So the next step is just cutting the excess off of the corners. You cut a nice slant just like this, and I like to leave about 1/4 inch. That reduces the corner bulk. This is what it looks like. So you can see about how much I left. You can leave more or less, whatever you prefer. Just don't cut your stitches. And then slowly you will turn it just like this and pulling the right side back out. And this will be a little awkward, or you'll have to kind of finagle it a bit. Just be careful to not break your stitches as you're pulling it out. So just do so patiently. And once you get it going, it'll be easier to, it's just getting it going is a little rough, but then it comes along pretty well. And you can see then you will have a completed edge for your softbook. And I like to use my finger if I can fit it, or just a slightly blunt tool like a pencil eraser to poke out those corners. Okay, and I will talk you through this next step because I'm not actually going to finish these because this fabric is going to go for a different project. But what you can do now is fold it like this and then iron all the way around, and then top stitch all the way around, and that will give you a nice finished look. The top stitching is optional, you don't have to do it. I prefer to just close the opening and top stitch all around at once, but you could also just hand sew that opening with a ladder stitch and be complete there. And you'll have a finished edge, and then you can go on to the next step in the next video. In the other video, you can skip all the way over the cover making process because that's for a patchwork cover. And this kit that you're working on, you already have the cover ready to go. So you just need to skip to this timestamp on the next video and you can work on assembling your pages and pockets and enjoy the process. Happy stitching.